So hey fellow warrior, I promise you I'm going to be as quick as I can with this. No fancy sales copy, no crap, no bullshit. I'm going to show you something that is an absolute fact. No hypotheticals here where you're used to getting. I know you're always skeptical in life. I'm a warrior too. I know how this works. I know we're used to being ripped off or made out there. We're going to get something and we end up not getting it. So I promise you I'll be as fast as possible. The Tube Raider Masterclass is a fact. It is not hypothetical. It really does work. It really did happen. And right through the training of the Tube Raider 2.0 and the Tube Raider Masterclass, you are going to be shown every single thing that you need to learn to do exactly what I did. Nothing is left out here. So I'm going to give you a tiny bit of history because it'll only make sense if I do that. This is a website called the Web Business Masterclass. It is the website that we did the case study on. It is the website that we did the whole Tube Raider Masterclass on. Let me tell you about the website. This is a protected membership site. It is a site that is only open for people who have paid me to be part of this membership site. Why am I telling you that? Well, this website has 97, maybe even as much as 99% of the content is protected. What that means is that Google absolutely hates it. It has nothing on this website apart from a few pages where you can get free content. This is completely alien to what Google wants. Google does not want sites they can go into. I have told Google, do not index me. Do not archive me. Do not let people know about these pages. Okay, and that's the way it has been since it started I don't know, about 13, 14 months ago. But I get fed up with people telling me that they've spent months or years trying to get their keywords for their pages or their website onto the first page of Google. So because of that, because of the success of the original Tube Raider, I decided to create a couple of pages of content, free content, organic traffic content in this site, and to show you how quickly you can do that. Even though Google seems to hate it, I want to show you how quickly you can change that around. Now, in terms of free content pages, there are 5, maybe 6 pages that are free content. In other words, pages that you as public could go and access. Now, 5 of those pages are pages that are pretty much just promoting a product where I can make money. So they're not really giving any free content. There's a video on a page, and basically I'm saying, hey, I want you to watch this, take action, and spend your money with me. So in terms of real free content, there's a couple of videos and one main page, which is the page that we created for the case study, that is actually free. Okay, it's important that you know that. This page, up until we did the case study a couple of months ago, only had what you see here. And by here I mean everything that you see here below. It's pretty much just there to promote me and my business and my training for the Web Business Masterclass. Okay, for the case studies of the Tube Raider 2.0 and the Tube Raider Masterclass, I added by my own fair hands, which is not skillful because I'm not a webmaster, this little bit of content that you see here. Let me try and do this properly. That you see, let me just do this quick, that you see here, this image, this link, and this smaller right of content. This image, this video, this link, and this small amount of content. This video, this link, and this small amount of content. The build a website to make money, this page, is the page that we created exclusively for the case study. That I want to work from home. We've done nothing to that, and that's going to be the bonus follow-up that I'm doing, but I've done nothing to that. And this one, the Tube Raider here, the Web Business Masterclass, I have done nothing to this at all. The only page that I've worked on is the build a website to make money. I want you to understand that first and foremost. Okay, Google does not like what I have done. This is the inner page, the build a website to make money. This is the page in the case study. This is the page that I decided to try and get on the first page of Google. It has a video, it has a capture, okay? So it's given nothing above the fold that you would expect to see as a content site. Below that, I've created a written content and some videos in between that with links that go out to tier free pages, and those are the other content pages that are in that site. Again, no real work is involved in it. I've done no work whatsoever. This is the laziest way possible that you could build a page and a website. I want to say that again, the laziest way possible. Most people could not get the results that we saw in the Web Business Masterclass in 10 years if they built their site typically the way that you're seeing this. So I want to show you some general quick results. First of all, the homepage, the Web Business Masterclass. This is the name of the website. You have to own that keyword, okay? You have to own that if you want to be somebody on the internet. Here are the results. Those results, 5,950,000 is how many competing pages there are across the internet for that keyword. And Google will give you a multitude of different results based on that, okay? The web business is massive. Business Masterclass is massive. Loads of keywords before, in the middle, and after. I'm not going to go into that now. That is taught to you on the training course. The top result, remember that this is an ad here. Okay, the image you see here is an image of my website. These are images of websites, okay, that you see here, not just videos. I have a plugin that allows me to show that. The number one result is my website, the Web Business Masterclass, okay? It is the number one result. Okay, no big thing, you say. Look underneath. You probably may have never seen this in your life. It's called building an authority for a keyword in a website. So Google has decided that build a website to make money is an important keyword for this website, even though I've not even done anything, okay? That's something that you've probably never seen. If you have, hey, then you know how difficult and how important it is to be able to get that. The read more, this is a fascinating one. This goes straight to a sales page. Incredible. Again, I share that on the case studies. As we go down, I can tell you that every single result you see there, and it doesn't even give you 10 results. Again, that's because of the authority that we have in that top one. But every single result there is mine. It belongs to me and that website. Okay, no big thing, you say. Let's move on to a real keyword. How to build a website to make money. Again, this is a wide open search. We are on the web. That's why it is red. Google will bring out a multitude of different keywords to go after that. Again, this is explained on the case study. I just want you to be aware that they're not just picking up how to build a website to make money. They're going to throw everything into the loop. If we look at the results for competing pages, it's 311 million competing pages. Let's take the page down past the ads and let's see what we've got here. Okay, on the top we have a WikiHow. Been around and has thousands of pages of content. Been around forever and has 1,000+ pages of content. Number 2 is a video for this case study. Number 3 is the website, the Web Business Masterclass. And if you look here, it is the inner page of that website. An inner page of that website which got onto this in weeks. Okay, I want you to take a look at that. Below that, we have in this website here, daily blog tips, in this website here, the site wizard, and in this website here, to create a website, the 3 most powerful content sites on the internet for these keywords. The most powerful of websites. The daily blog tips, in my opinion, is probably the best website ever created in this niche for content. This website has been online maybe 10 years. This page has been online since 2008. I don't know much about the site wizard until we got to the case study, but this one here, to create a website, I know the person that owns this website. She is phenomenal at what she does. This is one of the biggest websites on the internet and has been around at least 8 years. And yet, in weeks for the inner page for a website that does not even have index pages, that has no content to give Google. It sits above it. I want you to think about that. What we should really do is a tight search. And by a tight search, I mean we should be looking for the real competition for that keyword. Again, I'm not going to explain that to you now because it will take too long. But this is the true representation when you invert for your competition. And we'll see that in the results. There are now 51,700 competing pages for that keyword. And that's a true estimate of who your real competition is. If we look down, we see what I consider to be the greatest website in this niche, Daily Blog Tips, at number 1. What I can tell you is this. Number 2 is mine on the case study for the Web Business Masterclass and that keyword. Number 2, again, is mine. It's a video. Number 3 is not a video. It is the website. Okay, the website, that inner page on the website. Number 4 is mine. It is a video. Number 5 is mine. It is a video. Number 6 is mine. It is a video. Number 7 is mine. It is a video. Number 8 is mine. It is a video. Number 9 is mine. It is a video. And number 10 is Facebook. Has nothing to do with me. So of 10 results, only 2 do not belong to me in the case study. And this happened so quick that you would not believe it. Okay? What I want to show you is this, something that you've probably never seen. And this could possibly blow your mind. I'm going to come off the web and I'm going to go on to video. And I'm also going to take the inverted off so we get a true representation of what Google is throwing up for that keyword in video. Again, look at the results. 31,800,000 competing videos. What I can tell you is this. Number 1 is my video. Number 2, well, number 2 is mine as well. But look at this. This is not a YouTube channel. This is not a video sharing channel. This is my website. This is the inner page of my website showing up on a video search for that keyword. I want you to think about that, okay? Not Google, not YouTube, not Dailymotion, not MetaCafe, not any of them. So number 1 and number 2 belong to me. Number 3 does not. Number 4 does belong to me. Number 5 does not. Number 6 does belong to me. Number 7 does not. Number 8 does not. Number 9 does. Think of the results that you've got there. Okay, I'm going to move on to the second keyword. And the reason that we have a second keyword, even though it should only be one, is because build a website to make money not only is a tougher keyword, but YouTube would not allow me to have the words how to in front of that. Okay, it's too long a keyword. That's why I'm showing you this. We are again on web. We are wide open across the world. We have 310 million results competing for that keyword. Let's get past the ads. Number 1 is WikiHow. Number 2, Daily Blog Tips. Number 3, the Site Wizard. All authority sites. Number 4 is the Web Business Masterclass and the inner page that we created just for the TubeRadar Masterclass training course. Okay, there it is. This is wide open to the world. I can also tell you the next one down is my video. Below that, we have a website that we just showed you as a powerhouse. Okay, over 8 years, and it's probably as much as 10 years that Lisa has been online with this website. It is ram-packed with content. She is an authority in what she does, and yet she sits below me. Again, let's do a tight search, which is where we really should be. I'm going to invert that again, just for you. Again, I'm trying to move quickly here because I know you don't like long videos. Okay, this time, real competition for that keyword is 133,000 competing pages. We are still on the web. Let's get past the ads. We have on the top Daily blog tips, the king. Number 2 is a Facebook page. Won't be there for much longer. Number 3 is the web page and the website for the Web Business Masterclass, the case study again. This is my video. This is not my video. The next one down is my video. The next one down, 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 my video. And the next one down, my video. Completely owned. I want you to think about that as well, that power. Why? Because there was no backlinks were done to this web page or this website at this stage. Nothing was done at all. No money had been spent. Nothing at all was done to make that happen. Okay, what I'm going to do here again is I'm going to click on video. We are wide open, okay, and we are on video. If we look at the results here on video, we have, what's that, 7,920,000 results. Is that what we see here? I'm not the greatest for numbers, but that's what we see there. Let's go past the ads. Remember that these are videos from video sharing sites. You can see YouTube, except at number 1, we don't have YouTube or Dailymotion or MetaCafe or Google or anything. We have build a website to make money, an inner page on my website. Think about that, okay? You have probably never seen that before, and if you have, you should be smiling your head off because it is one of the rarest things that you will ever see. Okay, I'm going to end this pretty much now. I just want to show you something that other people probably have never seen, and maybe you haven't. I've put the 2 keywords in: build a website to make money and how to build a website to make money, so you can see with your own eyes what the competition is and what people are typing in, how many people are typing that keyword in. Okay, here they are. We got 6,600 and 6,600, and again they are different searches. So you say to yourself, well, there's only 6,600 typing that in twice, so what have we got? 13,000? Well, when you know what you're doing, that's not the truth, because if you can score high in the search engines for certain keywords, then those keywords can dominate for every single relative keyword that was ever created on the internet. So the true representation of what you can really get is a combined number of the 2 main searches and every single relative keyword, because that's what Google is going to pick up. So when we look down, what we really have searching for that keyword, because of the relative keywords, are thousands and thousands of searches, not just the 13,000 that you saw. Okay, that's also important for you to understand. There are no hypotheticals in the Web Business Masterclass. There are no hypotheticals in the TubeRadar training. What you see is real. What you see happened in the most quickest time possible. There are videos in the case study and videos all over YouTube that will show you me getting on the first page of Google in minutes, in hours, and the first video showed you in 27 seconds. But remember, this is not just about video. This is about the website. This is about how you can be lazy, how you can be cheap, how you can spend a small amount of time, and yet you can not just get your videos, but you can get your website to the first page of Google. And what I'm going to tell you is this: within the next couple of weeks, this silly little page that's had very little work done to it, that it doesn't even look that special, is going to dominate. We've just started to add backlinks, and it is going to take over. Also, be scared of backlinks, because they are not what people tell you. I hope you've seen the truth here. What I tell you is this: you, when you join on the TubeRadar training course, will see things you have never seen before. You will gain strength. You will learn things that no other person on the internet can teach you. I have been able to beat every single piece of software that was ever invented that claims that they can do this for you. Thank you so much for watching. If the video is really small, take another look inside YouTube so you get a bigger picture. You will also see case studies. You will see proof of what it is that I can do. A silly little page in a web membership site here that is not Google friendly, that is a protected membership site, and yet in less than a couple of weeks I have done more with that one page than most people have done in months, and dare I say it, in years of trying, in years of spending money, in years of breaking their back, and in years of all these crazy backlinks. It doesn't have to be that way for you. It can be much simpler. Thank you for watching. This is John Adams for now, signing out. Come join me. Come and see what it really, really means to be successful without wasting all your time, all your effort, and all your money. Oh, one more thing. The other free content pages that I said are selling things directly, you're going to see proof in the case studies of me earning over $3,500 off those pages in less than a week. You can do exactly the same. There's no magic. It's just following a decent, real, honest system.